Just 0-2, in this league, only so many games. It's not. It's a little bit of a hole. What's the mentality of this team? What's the reaction in that locker room right now?
Yeah, it was a tough one. Certainly up front, not the way we wanted to play. I thought that we had some good moments, some bad ones, and a little bit in between. So I think that they're a good team, but I think that we probably shot ourselves in the foot too many times to come back and win. And unfortunately, good teams don't do that. So we got to keep getting better. But I know that next week we got a big one. Starts with our division, and so I think that's where we're looking right now. We'll clean up whatever's necessary on tape and have to get better.
How full did you guys have your hands? How full were your hands today? I guess with what you had to face up front. Not just Aaron Donald, obviously they have a pretty good front. So what was that challenge like today?
Yeah, I think after week one, I think that we got Carson hit too many times that week. Today, I think that they probably saw that on film and went for it, right? So there's no hide in this league. We got to stop it. It was too many shots on him. Obviously, ended with him coming out of the game. So they're a good front seven, but I think a lot of it is self-inflicted. So I think it's all something we can get better at. We can clean up. It wasn't scheme. It was more so just technique. So
I know you don't always are not watching what the quarterback's doing, but what have you seen from Carson today? The first week, playing under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some pretty extensive game plans the first 2 weeks. Definitely some different defenses when you look at the NFC West. Just a little bit more, not confusion, but they definitely do some different stuff. And so I think his ability to learn the run game and also the pass game, just his kills, everything that he sees out there, and just communication factor. Like I said before, we didn't have a whole lot of chances to get in game reps together. And so I think that just him doing that and his possession and his leadership vocal, in the huddle, I think obviously goes a long way. So obviously it stings to see him go out the game like that.
Do you take anything from the fact that you're 1-5 in 2018 and still came back and made the playoffs?
I think you take a little bit from every season. I think that what stung about that season was the fact that what could have been at the very end, we made it so much harder on ourselves, losing the games that we should have won, and then winning the games that were tougher. So I think both games have been tough. I think that we've had some back and forth, and I think we finished. We came back and we battled back. For what it's worth, everything counts in this league, and I think that certainly that's hopefully we go 0-2 to start, and then we'll just start rattling them off.
Quite better in the red zone. Is this a different game today?
Yeah, score more points. Certainly instead of picking 3, you get 7. That stings, It's on all of us. Certainly don't fault Frank for going on in 4th and 1. That's putting the rock in the backfield and then all the confidence in the guys up front to do it. So we'll look and see what we up front didn't do as well, and we'll get better at it. But I mean, when we go down there, we go 10 plays down and get in the goal line. We got to score. Our defense did a great job of keeping us in the game the entire time. But when you come out with 3, we always like to say we like to kick the ball around here, no matter what possession you end with. But certainly when you're on the 2-yard line, you don't make it in, it's going to sting.
Those 3 running plays to not get it in from the 1, did they do anything different, or is that just kind of a mano-a-mano, one team's got to push the other one in?
Yeah, we'll look at it. I mean, I think that we had a certain game plan for down there. I'm not sure that they showed exactly what they were going to do. We'll look at it, but I think just like a lot of other things, it's probably more so technique than it is scheme.